Hey, what is up YouTube? This is Aaron Stone 800 here, and today I'm doing a video on my semi-completed dinosaur commander from the newest set Ixalan. So we'll go ahead and get started with the commander, it's Gizhath, Sun's avatar. It's got trample, vigilance, haste. Wait, sorry about that. When Giggle's Sun Avatar deals combat damage to a player, reveal that many cards off the top of your library. Put any number of dinosaur creature cards from among them onto the battlefield, the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. That's actually pretty good. I've actually played a proxy deck of this, so it's actually a pretty good really good combos in this deck. Then we have Hatila Warrior Poet, legendary planeswalker. Her +2 is when you gain life to the greatest power among creatures you control. Her -0 is create a 3/3 green dinosaur creature token with trample. -X is deals X divided as you choose among any number of target creatures. Creatures dealt damage this way can't block this turn. So if you need to finish off an opponent like the first round, like if you're playing a Megapod commander and you really want to get one person out that's the major threat, that's actually a good card to actually stop them from doing anything. Then we have Ancient Brontodon, a 9/9, which that effect would work really good. Kanjai's Collar, dinosaur spells you cast cost one less to cast. Ravenous Daggertooth, whenever Ravenous Daggertooth is dealt damage, you gain 2 life. Then we have a foil Sun Crown Hunters. Enraged, whenever Sun Crown Hunters is dealt damage, it deals 3 damage to target opponent. So that's a good way of really doing some damage. Grazing Whiptail Reach. Goring Ceratops, double strike. Goring Ceratops attacks another creature you control, gain double attack until end of turn. Then we have Thundering Spineback. Other dinosaurs you control get +1/+1. Pay 6 and create 3/3 green dinosaur creature token with trample. Then we have Verdant Sun Avatar. Whenever Verdant Sun's avatar or another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain life equal to the creature's toughness. So that's 2 ways of gaining life right there. Burning Sun Avatar. When Burning Sun Avatar enters the battlefield, it deals 3 damage to target opponent and 3 damage to up to 1 target creature. So not bad. Frenzied Raptor. Drover the Mighty. Drover the Mighty gets +2/+2 as long as you control a dinosaur. Tap, add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. Steadfast Armosaur, Vigilance. Pay 2, tap, Steadfast Armor deals damage to its toughness to a target creature blocking or blocked by it. Colossal Dreadmaw, Trample. Foil Star of Extinction. Destroys target land Star of Extinction deals 20 damage to each creature and each planeswalker. Not bad. Raptor Hatchling. Whenever Raptor Hatchling is dealt damage, create a 3/3 dinosaur creature token with trample. Optic Huntsmaster. Dinosaur spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Target dinosaur gains haste. Tap, target dinosaur gains haste until end of turn. Raging Raptors. Enrage. Whenever Raging Raptors is dealt damage, you may search your library for a basic land, put it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library. Hang on real quick, I gotta do something. I get that done. Flip that over. Then we have Charging Monster Sword, Trample, Haste. Brilliant Brontodon. Each creature you control assigns combat damage to its toughness rather than its power. Sky Terror, Flying Menace. Imperial Aerosaur. When an Imperial Aerosaur enters the battlefield, another creature you control gets +1/+1 gauge flying until end of turn. Bellowing Aegisaur. Enrage. Whenever Bellowing Aegisaur is dealt damage, put a +1/+1 counter on each other creature you control. Snapping Sailback, Flash. Enrage. Whenever Snapping Sailback is dealt damage, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Ragisaur Alpha. Other dinosaurs you control have haste. Whenever Rageous Alphasaur enters the battlefield, create a 3/3 green dinosaur creature token with trample. Spike-tailed Ceratops. Spike-tailed Ceratops can block an additional creature each combat. Shining Aerosaur, Flying. Territorial Hammerskull. When Territorial Hammerskull attacks, tap target creature and opponent controls. Raging Swordtooth, Trample. Raging Sword enters the battlefield. It deals 1 damage to each other creature. Kaiju Sunwing. Flying creatures your opponent controls enter the battlefield tapped. Rampaging Frostodon. Menace. Players can't gain life. When another creature enters the battlefield, Rampaging Frostodon deals 1 damage to that creature's controller. Oath of Ajani. Oath of Ajani enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Planewalker spells cast 1 less to cast. Our Promise. Search your library up to 2 land cards and put them onto the battlefield. Tap, then shuffle your library. Then you can control 3 or more deserts. Create 2 black zombie creature tokens. Dreamstone Hadron. Tap, add 3 mana to your mana pool. Pay 3, tap, sacrifice Dream Hadestone, draw 3 cards. Cultivate. Search your library for up to 2 basic land cards. Reveal those cards, put it onto the battlefield tapped. And the other into your hand, then shuffle your library. Imperial Lancer. Imperial Lancer has Stealth Strike as long as you control a dinosaur. Cobbled Wings. Equipped creature has flying. Equipped 1. Blossom Dryad, untap target land. Collective Blessing, creatures you control get +3/+3. Crushing Canopy. Choose one, destroy target creature with flying, destroy target enchantment. Soul Ring. Raptor Companion. Ryle. Sasha Talons. Looming Altasaur. Demolish. Pterodon Knight. Ritual of Rejuvenation. Primal Amulet. Instant sorcery spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, put a charge counter on a Primal Amulet. Then if there are 4 more charge counters on it, you may remove these counters and transform it. Then it transforms into Primal Wellspring. Tap, add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. When that mana is spent to cast an instant sorcery spell, copy that spell and may choose new targets for that the copy. Crashing Ramparts. Target creature gets +3/+3 and gains trample until end of turn. Brawling Roar, creatures you get +1/+1 until end of turn and untap them. Slice and Twain, destroy target artifact or enchantment, draw a card. Bright Reprisal, destroy target attacking creature, draw a card. Unfriendly Fire, deals 4 damage to target creature or player. Savage Stomp, cast 2 less if you control. It targets a creature dinosaur you control. Put a +1/+1 counter target creature that creature fights target creature you don't control. Blinding Fog. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to creatures this turn. Creatures you control gain hexproof until end of turn. Hammer Force Chalice enters the when Chalice enters the battlefield, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Tap to add 1 colorless mana to your mana pool. Treasure Map. Scry 1. Put a landmark counter on treasure map. Then you have 3 or more treasure landmark counters on it. Remove those counters, transform treasure map, and create 3 colors treasure artifact tokens with sacrifice artifact, and add 1 of any color to your mana pool. Transforms into Treasure Cove. Tap to add 1 mana to your mana pool, colorless mana to your mana pool, sacrifice a treasure, draw a card. Until end of turn, target creature gains. Whenever this creature dies, return it to its owner's hand, draw a card. Vanquish Banner. Enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Creatures you control of the chosen type get +1/+1 whenever you cast a creature spell of the chosen type, draw a card. You gain twice Exile, put Sanguine Sacrament on the bottom of its owner's library. Sheltering Light. Target creature gains indestructible on new turn. Scry 1. New Horizons. Enchant land. Whenever New Horizons enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Enchanted land has add 2 mana of any color to your mana pool. Access of Mortality. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may have 2 players exchange life totals. Pillar of Origins. As Pillar of Origins enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. And 1 mana, add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. Spend this mana to Only cast a creature of the chosen type. Drowsing Dagger enters the battlefield. Create a 2/0/2 green plant creature tokens with Defender. Equipped creature gets +1/+2/+1. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, you may transform Dowsing Dagger. Equip 2. Lost Veil. Add 3 of any one color to your mana pool. Legion's Landing. When Legion Landing enters a battlefield, create 1/1 white vampire creature token with lifelink. When you attack 3 or more creatures, transform Legion's Landing. Transforms into Atona the First.